we're going to go through and look at taking online payments. So the whole idea of taking online payments is that you don't have to get up from your desk and walk over to the front counters and put the monies through the actual EFTPOS machines. Instead, what's going to happen is that the software will talk online to the bank, to a credit card facility, and it will take the payment. So we're going to go through it first in point of sale. You can see here I've got a button called ePay. I'm going to use the language ePay and online payments, and they basically mean the same thing. But just to make make sure you understand it, it's different from EFTPOS or card. EFTPOS or card is where somebody's come in, you've actually got their card, and you're going to swipe it through the machine. What we're looking at today is that the customer isn't present. You're taking the money over the phone, or alternately you've already got a customer who has given you permission to store their card details, and you are going to be using the card that they already have on file to take a payment. Okay, so let's just go through and we'll do a very quick sale. So let's choose just a pad, and what we're going to do here is simply click on ePay. So as you would expect, it's going to ask us what card, MasterCard, Visa card. Again, you may have Amex set up there, and Diners card, completely on what yours is. Here I would suggest that you use Enter or Tab to go through the fields, and we're going to put in the cardholder's name, which I've got in front of me, and then we're going to put the Visa card number in. So here we go. I'll throw that in, put in the expiry date and the CVV number as well. Okay, this is telling me that this is a test payment only. I'll hit tab on the way out there, and this is where it's going to go collect money from the bank. Normally here you would expect it to, if you've got signature pad enabled, or it would come up and ask for a signature. Alternately, it may just go through and print an invoice out. This is basically saying we're going to have a message here, and it's going to be transaction approved. If it's not approved, it's going to come up with a message, and it will say something like transaction could not be processed, which is response code 1, transaction declined, contact issuing bank, which is a response code 2, no reply from processing host, which is a reply 3, card has expired, which is a response code 4, insufficient credit, which is a response code 5, or transaction declined, contact issuing bank, which is an E. So you're going to get instructions there as to why it has been declined. And if it has been declined, it's going to take you straight back to this screen again, because obviously the payment that you're putting through, it hasn't worked, therefore it's not going to keep going with the sale. Okay, so I'm just going to click OK there, and as you can see, it's just going to bring up a picture of my invoice. There we go. So there we go, you can see the method at the bottom there, online card, VC, Visa online card. And obviously your invoice is going to look different. Mine's set up for an actual EFTPOS printer. So yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's reasonably straightforward, I think. We'll just throw another one through, and this time I'm actually going to choose a customer, and this customer here, we actually do have their details on file, so I'm going to go to ePay there, and you'll notice that everything's populated there. It's put in Bob Birchfield's card number, etc, etc. So I'm just going to hit enter here, and you can see there that it's gone and processed it. And if I just preview that, and there we go, nice and simple. And yeah, that's obviously another invoice. Okay, so really that's point of sale, and let's say the ePay button there is what we're looking at. So I'm going to come back out to point of sale, and I'm just going to check that I have set one of these settings up, because I have a funny feeling that I may have not done that. So if we just pop into advanced ordering, I can see here that I've got order deposits always. So let's go for put in a sales order. And so it may be somebody who's rang up and we're taking their, going to take their card details and do whatever over the phone. Put in their reference number. I'm not going to read through this, I'm just going to go straight to the lines. And again, I'm just going to buy something simple, something I know that we have in stock. Okay, so I'm happy with that screen. So I'm just going to save there. And the screen that you won't be familiar is this screen here. And what we're going to do is basically go in here. I've got a pay in full button, so I'm going to click pay in full. As I say, we had ePay on the previous screen. ePay online card, same thing. So if you go for online card here, change that to online card. We don't have this person's card on file, so we're going to go credit card. He's going to give us a MasterCard. We're going to put his name in here. And we are going to put in a card number. So let's go for a made up number here. You can try it, I don't know if it'll go through. And the CVV as well. Now if I click update card here, it's actually going to keep it on his account, and obviously you need permission to do that, so you need to have had permission from the customer to say that they will authorise you to keep their card on against their file. Otherwise, keep that unticked and it won't save the details. So I'm going to click OK there, and it's the same message I had before, which is saying this is a test payment only. I obviously don't have a live system set up there because I'm not a merchant, but yes, yours will go, should say that your transaction's been approved, and go through to the next part of the process, which will either be printing out a sales order, it may be printing a delivery note, it may be turning it into an invoice, however your system is set up. So I'm going to click OK there, and you can see that it's taking me to my sales order. There's my sales order. Don't want to process that, and there we go. What I'll do is I'll just quickly show you the one that we've just put in there. So if we go into here and we go to transactions, you can see here that we've got a receipt there, and we can reprint the receipt if we like. So we've got amount received there. Again, if you've had it more customised, there'll be more details on there. You may see the card number, expiry date, things like that. But yeah, this is the demonstration company, and that's how it's set up by Triumph as a standard. Okay, so what we'll do next, I shall show you how to reverse it. So I can either reverse it from here, so if I go to transactions, and I can click cancel transaction. Do you want to reverse the receipt? So I'll put in yes. And the amount, so it doesn't have to be the full amount. We put a transaction here for $6.25 through. If I try putting through for $7, it will turn around and say, well, we only took $6.25 in the first place, so we can only refund up to $6.25. So here it's saying refund amount may not be more than the original receipt amount. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to $6.25. As I say, I can refund less if I want to. And again, it's just giving me a message there saying this is a test payment only. On your system, you'll get a different message to that, but it's actually going to go and cancel that order deposit. And you can see there that we have it going in and then coming out again. What we might do as well is just go have a look at their debtor account. And if we go to transactions in here, you should be able to see that we have the receipt there and then the receipt and cancel. Okay, just while we're here, what we can show you as well is in the banking, there's nothing in there. When we went and did the point of sale and somebody had a card already on file, it was actually for this debtor here. And so what we've done, we've come to the banking, we put their payment type as an online card, we put the MasterCard in, and then we changed it to, we saved the details of the card in here. And you can see that for security reasons we can't see the whole card number there, or the CVV. In the database underneath, that's not visible either. It's 256-bit encryption, so even if somebody were to hack your Triumph database, they would not be able to steal those details. You may have a lock here, you may not have a lock here. It tends to be that only the super users in an organisation will be able to tick on this, and I can tick on that and I can put more new details in if I need to. Okay, I'm going to abandon changes there, and we might just go put back in there, and we will go, let's say that we've got a customer and he said to us, okay, these are my card details, would you keep them on file for me please, so that I can either pay my account at the end of the month, or whatever we need to do. So again, in here I can save some details. Then if I quickly go back into that screen, you can see that I can't see all the details there. Again, that's purely from a security point of view. Okay, what we might do is we'll just go put one more through as a sales order. And I think we'll choose this account here, which has got an add-on file. Go to the files, just get the first thing that comes up there, and save that. You can see that here it's saying do you want to pay in full, so I'm just going to pay $5 today instead. And you can see that all the details are in there already. Depending on how much account we've got, you may be able to go in and change these details, otherwise you may find that that's locked. So I'm going to click OK there. Okay, test payment. Other things to go in, you can see there that we only paid part of it, and let me just show that again. Okay, if I go to transactions there, you can see that we paid $5 and the order came to $11.40. So let's say I want to go and take some more money against this particular one. You can see there's no button obviously there to take more money. So what we'll do instead, if we go to the Inquiry tab here, and right down here, on the bottom right, we've got Take Deposit. So what we can do there, it'll take us to this screen that you're familiar with. Click on Pay in Full. It's only $6.40 because we've gone and taken $5 already, and as you can see at the top right hand corner here, the order total is $11.40. We've already taken $5, and so we have a balance of $6.40 to pay. I'm just going to click OK there, and that's that really. Okay, I'm going to abandon that transaction. Other thing we can do as well, there's more than one. We went in and I showed you how to reverse that before. I can actually go into their account as well. Go to transactions, and you can see there the $5 and the $6.40. Over here you've got a reverse, and you can see there that it's actually bringing up the screen that is the online payment one, and it's saying okay, I can, from this point I can reverse $5. So again, there's more than one place where you can reverse it. You can either reverse it in the sales order, or you can also reverse it from the debtor transactions inquiry. Really, you're going to struggle to do that in point of sale because we have this matching concept. So in this particular instance, we paid money and then we're going into that payment and reversing it. If you think point of sale, you can actually go into point of sale and reverse it that way. However, you would see it on this screen and you'd have to go in and reverse it there. Okay. And I think that's pretty much everything that the basics of how to take money over the online payment method. If you have any questions, give me a ring or give your supervisor or super user a ring, and yeah, be happy to follow up with any queries. Okay, thanks for your time.